Hey everybody. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a good weekend. About a couple minutes to come in. If it's your first time finding us, make sure you subscribe, ring the bell where you don't miss any of the upcoming videos. Whether they're of us farming, racing, fabricating, or mud bogging, whatever we're doing. You're a four-wheeler out there running. Lee, what's going on, buddy? Yes, sir, man. We give it a few more minutes for a few more people to get in, and I'll go into it. Let's talk about it a little more. Let me turn it down. Let our racing video, look at that race car there. Man, that's a pretty hot rod, ain't it? Yeah, we hit the thumbs up. Kirk, what's going on, buddy? 6 people in. Get a few more in and I'll try to explain it so I don't have to go over it so many times. Hey, Mr. Steve, I have my phone fixing to text you. Yeah, man, we had a crazy weekend. That's the race. I dropped that video last night. That's from the last week's race. So if you haven't seen that, make sure you go check it out when the live gets over. Barbed wire fences. Cutting trees to make pasture. I seen that big rock. Wasn't that you, Kurt? They had a big rock in the picture. I can't remember what you called it. Fraggle rock or something. But that, if you're going to move that sucker, man, make sure you video that. I do want to see you move that thing. Just shared it out. Yeah, they're just a talking, ain't they? All right, we got 8 people and 2 thumbs up. Y'all hit the thumbs up for us. It's free. It don't cost nothing. Must be qualifying up there now. All right, last night. It's not getting moved. I was going to say, if you move it, though, please record it for us. All right, last night we went to Lakeview Motor Speedway. Had a new set of tires we were trying. Something different because we're running with the Northern Mods, which is a way different style car, way bigger tire, but that's a different story. Went out to race last night. When we come in after the race, I went to my cooler. I keep a cooler in the bed of my truck. With bottles of water, drinks, and so forth on in it. We went to the cooler to get one, and my truck was running. I assume my wife or my son, trying to see who that is on that four-wheeler. I assume my wife or my son or somebody started the truck up to charge their cell phone. Didn't want to kill the battery or whatever. But my wife says she didn't do it, so I didn't think about it no more. I went on doing, loading up, getting the car ready and everything ready to come home. Got home, I had my money in an envelope from the racetrack. They give you money, and the payout comes in an envelope. I went to my truck to get my envelope out my truck where I had my money in. When I opened the truck to go into the passenger door, I noticed something in the foot, and I picked it up, and it was my money envelope where somebody had went in my truck. So then I opened my glove box, and my glove box was all shambles and stuff back in there. So somebody stole money out of my truck while we was racing. And I don't know why my truck was running. If they were planning on stealing the truck in the trailer, I really don't know. I don't know or somebody walked up and scared them, or, we don't know. But the cameras at the track didn't catch nothing. Lee was slacking on the thumbs up, he said. But yeah, man, so there's no footage, but there will be in the future. We done and ordered cameras to go in our trailer. And there's gonna be a front camera. The face is gonna come out from the inside of the trailer out. Probably won't make a video on installing that because people could watch it and see how it's put in and know how to try to avoid it. So we gonna catch their ass if they come back. If they dumb enough to come back, all I can tell them though is they better be so thankful that my son was there, that neither me or him didn't walk up and catch them in my truck. Because if so, it would have been a totally different outcome. But, hey, there's no need stressing over it now. It's gone. The water's under the bridge. I don't think we do. I think it was just a thief, But the weird thing is, guys, because of the YouTube side, people come up to me all the time that know me and know a lot about my life that I don't know. I met several people at the track yesterday that knew me from YouTube and wanted us to do more videos, and I have no idea who they are. I don't know. I posted on Facebook today, and a lot of y'all saw it. And nobody that was right beside me does it, I think. But we don't have a permanent site there. We move around because I haven't committed to one track for the whole season, so we're moving around. It's just terrible that it's happened like that, but by midweek, my stuff will be cameraed up, just like my shop is. I mean, if somebody comes up at my shop now, I can turn on cameras on my phone right now. Let me try to pull it up. I can pull up my shop cameras right now while I'm sitting here talking to you. Happening all over, I know. See, there's one view out the front of my shop right now. That's live. Darn mosquito. Yeah, normally there's always somebody at the trailer, But whenever we go to race, my wife's going to want to see the race. My daughter's there to see the race. And, they want to see us race and how everything is going. It's hard to expect somebody. But like I said, that camera's going to be there. And if they happen to wander around there again and mess with something, we'll be able to straighten up with them. Be able to pay the price, you know. So how's everybody's weekend going? Yep, we got one. We can dig hole. We have to bury cows and stuff, you know. I mean, we might just be burying a cow at that same time or something. A armed guard. Johnny Moore. What's going on, buddy? Yeah, man, it's crazy. I was telling them about it a minute ago and I just really wonder, you know, if we hadn't to come in when we did or whatever started them, were they planning on stealing my truck and trailer? Is that why my truck was running? There's a video. I think that's the one. Yeah, that's the video we dropped last night. That's from last weekend at Lakeview. So if y'all haven't seen that, it's up on Facebook. It's so if y'all want to watch that, y'all can check it out. We ain't gonna stay on here too much longer. Could be. C.W. Sanderson, what's going on, buddy? Just talking to everybody, hanging out, talking about the race last night and how somebody went in our truck. You broke your frame. Wow. Oh, the key was in it. That's how they started it. The key was just turn the key. I ain't gonna lie. Key was in it. Normally I lock it. But that key was in the ignition. It's been in it since the day I bought it. Yeah, I know I shouldn't leave it in there, but like I said, normally I lock it and yeah, I ain't took the key out the truck since the day I bought it. Broke it in a mud hole. Wow. If you need some welding or something done on it, man, shoot me an email. We can weld it up. We can fix it. We can put some plates on it or something and make it stronger. There you go. CW right there. Gerraldfarms at gmail.com. Oh, okay. He's a welding, so you got it then. I'll say, if not, man, we can hook it up. We can weld aluminum, everything right here. Yeah, it's... gusset in on all the frame rails. Yep. They make some stiffeners and stuff for them when you put portals and stuff on them. Certain ones, I don't know if yours has the stiffeners and. I try not to ride by hard enough for the need to break it. Now my son and my daughter rides hard. Theirs need gussets. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up. We got twice as many people in here as we do thumbs up. unless they started charging for them. It was free. Should be free to hit the thumbs up. Oh, look at them dropping out. Easier to get out than to hit the thumbs up. I don't think they're calling for no rain this week. I don't think, really. Shoot, I ain't got no idea, Mr. Lee. I got a bird feeder right behind the shop here. Hangs on the pool deck. I just keep feeding it all the time for them. Normally, if you got birds around, it helps with the mosquitoes and stuff. It's like a siren. It's 60 degrees here now. I don't think we're running this weekend, John. I think we're gonna probably go camping or something, riding 4-wheelers or camping, probably camping. I think we're gonna go the first weekend of May. We're gonna go up to Busco Beach for a big mud bash, side by side, for my son's birthday. I don't know where we're running. Are y'all running somewhere this weekend, Johnny? It's gonna be 76 tomorrow, 53 tomorrow night, 74 Tuesday, 79 Wednesday, 75 Thursday, 80% rain on Thursday. Mud bash is crowded. I don't really like it, CW, but my son and them do, so we'll take the motor home and he'll haul the gooseneck with 3 or 4 on it, and I'll hook mine behind the motorhome. We'll go stay the weekend. Probably Thursday, Friday through the weekend. Since some of that weather. And Friday, 73. Saturday, 75. '84 the following Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, this time next Sunday supposed to be 81 degrees. Yeah, I'd rather go to a park that ain't, or not on a big weekend like that. That's too crowded. We went the last 2, a spring one and a fall one. Parker Waits, what's going on, buddy? Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up as you're coming in. Car felt good. Like I said, we went with a new set of tires last night, a totally new compound that we've never even heard of to try. Working with the track. Hey, Gordon. And they fired good. I think it was up to third, maybe first lap or 2. And the tire, the right rear, I think we overheated it. And the car just went away like a snap. I mean, the car was under us, and not. Yeah, y'all ever been up to Uwharrie Park, State Park, National Park, whatever it is? We used to go there some with 4-wheelers. I've never been with the side-by-sides. Plan to hit it sometime. Yeah, that's pretty fun. So rocky. Yeah, it is rocky. I like to ride slow and enjoy the trail and look and watch, and I'm not the kind that wants to log 200 miles a day. If I want to go fast, I'll ride the race car. I like to go ride and stop and pull off and talk and BS and grill out and have a good time on rocks. No, we ain't got no idea. We did talk to the racetrack earlier, and the cameras, they have nothing. There's a lot of big rigs there because they had the ultimate super late models there, and a lot of them guys have big rigs. And if one of them was between you and the camera, they're not going to see nothing. And if they did see it, where we was parked at was optimum place to not be able to see without zooming in. And of course, if you got a video and you zoom in on it, then the quality of the picture's nothing. Let me go grab me a drink, y'all. I'll be right back. Yeah, I hate to hear it. I mean, we try hard. I'll be right back. Let me grab a drink, and I'll pick back up where I left off. Coming, y'all. I was trying to decide on a drink. And they're talking to myself. Ain't that crazy? 200 miles a day is what I did on a snowmobile 40 years ago. Wow. Major Llewellyn. What's going on, buddy? Got us a cold-hearted IPA. Yeah, 7.0 ABV, 12 ounce. Yeah. Some of them guys that I know that go up there, they'll ride a couple 100 miles a day or something. I'm like, man, you can't be enjoying nothing. We might have to have her, Gordon. I'm about 40 minutes inland from Myrtle Beach. If you ever travel on I-95, right at the North Carolina-South Carolina border, there's like a little tourist thing called South of the Border. I'm about 20 minutes from there. Calabash. Calabash is, what, the edge of North Carolina on the coast, I think. No, it ain't, Lee. We're between Florence, South Carolina, and Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So if you look on a map or Google, pull up a map of South Carolina, like I said, we're about 40 minutes inland. Yep, I'm not far from River Neck at all. I'm 20 minutes from River Neck, 25 minutes. We got a bunch of videos on River Neck on our channel. I say a bunch, some. We got some at River Neck, Outback, Cape Fear, Busco. What's the other one? Pretty much all of them around within a couple hours. Never been to Carolina Adventure World. Deep Creek. Deep Creek's one of my favorite parks. Getting the Buc-ee's. It's pretty cool to go check it out, but man, the stuff's high in there to me. What did Mr. Steve say? I missed something. Sciatica. Yeah, man, we wish some of y'all were a little closer to come ride with us, you know, or hang out at the racetrack. Just don't steal from us. If you see us at the track, man, and you really need something, if you'll ask, and I've got it, man, we're gonna help. I'd give you my shirt off my back. I've done it. I give Rick Bork's wife my shirt. Remember when we went and got the race car from Rick Bork? I made a video on that. His wife said, "You didn't bring me a shirt?" I took my shirt off and give it to her. Yeah. Y'all, that track was rough last night, I ain't gonna lie. The car was off. That thing beat my ribs up. That thing beat me up. I got to find me a younger driver. Just a little bit younger than I am, more flexible. Gordon lives up at Sanford. There was a couple guys there last night parked beside me, Gordon, from next to Sanford. What's their name? They know somebody right there next to y'all that does hauling, kind of like your brother does. He called their name. I can't remember it now. And I don't know how far Belmont is from Gordon. He'll answer. John Deere suspension. I don't know, that thing beat you up. I'll get in the Buc-ee's in Charlotte area too. We go up to next to Charlotte. A couple of my buddies up there, SLC Farms on YouTube. He's right there at I can't think of it. Next to Charlotte. What's the name of that little area? Not too far from Fort Mill. That's where one of my sponsors is out of. That's a good ways. Gastonia, yep. What's it called where Brian lives at, Gordon? That little town. No, it ain't called Rock Hill. What the heck's the name of that little thing? Gordon will have it in before I can look it up. What was it hard on the right rear's got to be toast. I couldn't tell Johnny time when we come in. I'm ready to look at them, and they have soaked the whole infield. And of course, you got to exit off the back and come all the way down the track, through the front, cross the track, and the water truck was ahead of me out there wetting it. The tires are so muddy. All the temperature was gone out of them from riding in that fresh water. York. That's right, York, South Carolina. I couldn't think of that. We're gonna get the car. I'll get the car out tomorrow. I've been so bummed today, man, after finding out last night what happened. We'll get it out, and I really wish I would have went with my M30s I had. I had a set of M30s in the trailer, mounted, worked, ready to go. But I wanted to run them new tires and see how they done. Excuse me. You live in Clover? Well, you right there where Brian's at. We go right there in your area all the time. What's the name of that road that Brian lives on that's so rough? Jim Calder Road? I think it's Jim Calder or something. There's a lot. I think it's called Jim Calder Road. Yeah, South Carolina got a bunch of rough roads. Jim MacArthur, or something like that. Yeah. Y'all hit that thumbs up that they slowly climbing. Well, we go up there. We used to go all the time. About every 2 or 3 weekends we'd be up there. Like I said, in Fort Mill is one of my sponsors. Okay. Yeah, we go up there and do a few obligations for the sponsor thing with the YouTube and the race car. It's a little different than most people think. You know, you just don't make a video, which I've really laxed off here lately. That's why I'm doing the lives. You know, the companies want to do stuff with you and expect stuff in return, and I like doing the things, and some of the companies do aggravate me. You know, I'm not going to lie and tell you it's all good, because it ain't all good. But Jim MacArthur Road is Brian. Okay. You know, but the Pucker Butt guy at Pucker Butt Pepper Company is a straight up guy, hats off. Enjoy working with them because I like hot sauce, and I love giving out samples at the racetracks and giving away bottles. You know, we try to give some each week when we race. We try to carry a couple different ones to give away. Sometimes we forget. But if you're ever at the track and we there and you want to try some hot sauce, come by the trailer and ask. Somebody that's in there, if I'm busy, my wife, my daughter, my son, somebody will try to get you something to taste. And if you got kids, you know, ask for some candy. We normally try to keep candy. Because if we don't keep the kids interested in stuff, then there's no future in it. I said, I'm going to try to get my car out tomorrow, maybe. And if I do, I can tell you for sure. I know last week, hold on, I'll show you last week's right rear. I got it right here. Hold on. Let me get I'll give y'all some behind the scenes. I normally don't show y'all all this stuff. There's the tires from last week right here. That's the left rear. That's the right front. All right. Can y'all see them? All right, this is the left rear. This was new. That's pretty much, I mean, you could, but that's pretty much junk. That was new. This was put on new for the race. The left rear done practice, hot laps, and the 15 lap, 20 lap feature. This was put on just for the 20 lap race. If I had a big enough one, I could rotate this to the left rear, but it's hot. It's gotten real hot and feathered. What else we got? Here's the right front. The size is gonna help determine that, y'all. If we could go to the front, this was the right front. It was, I think this was ran at a practice or two we done, and then raced last week. So it's not bad. I mean, this could go again on the front, without a doubt, I believe. Especially with the price of them now. But these tires held up a lot better to me. They didn't change over the 20 lap run. These tires stayed under my car last week, consistent from the drop of the green till we come in. They were the same each and every lap. And I think we had a 5 lap run, a caution last week, maybe, and then just say a 15 lap run or 12, whatever. But the car was there. This week, the car fired decent. On lap 7 or 8, whatever, the car was junk. Plus, I didn't put tape on the front for me to see, and the sun was in my eyes. It was day racing, which was weird. Let's put this tire back. But they are very expensive now. And now, with the class like we running, okay, with they combining us, Johnny, with northern cars, right? My class runs all 8-inch. They run in 13 or 14-inch tires. And the only rule is the right rear has to be a D300 or 400. The other ones is whatever. But I just don't. If we made all the modifications to put them wider tires on our car, it's not going to be that easy, I don't think, to put a 13-inch tire on our car. Because there's no way we can have all that much offset without the bars and stuff for the 4-link interfering. They are, you know, but we told them we would go try, and we did. I wanted them to. No, them northern mods are on way wider tires, bud. That's why we tried that new set last night. That's called an American Racer Stocker, and we went with a medium. Yeah. It just don't quite work that way, Gordon. Your 4-wheeler's falling apart. My son has tore quite a few of them apart. I think he's gonna sell his Razor, his 1000 Razor. If they don't stay out in my damn truck and trailer or whatever, still I might have to sell stuff. Ball joint, frame switches. Actually, as long as you ride it in the mud and water, Be ready for that. Cause it's gonna do it. My son tried to tell me, nah, them things is made for that now. All that new technology, nah, yeah. I said, now son, believe what you want. I said, but if you walk in a mud hole, I said, if you walk in a mud hole and your feet get wet, and then later when you take your socks and shoes and socks off and there's sand grip between your toes, it's going in your bearings, it's going through your seals and all in your four-wheeler the same way. It don't take that much though. You mean your foot go in one mud hole, that sand gets in stuff. Yeah, man, but I do it too. I just don't do it every time I go. I do it, and the last video we done at River Neck, I put mine in a hole way too deep. What's everybody got planned for the week coming up? Yes, it's fun. But I tell you, CW, I think you younger, like my son maybe. Anytime you riding and you doing that stuff and you having fun and you see 4 or 5 of your buddies get their phone out like that right there, stop. Stop what you're doing, because you're fixing to mess up. Whenever you'll start paying attention and you be the one that stop and you take your phone out to record, you're going to be saving money. You'll be having fun and getting to watch them tear up stuff and spend money. Yeah, I think I still got my glasses from last time. That's true, if you'll think about it. Uh-oh, here's a fire truck. Racing to Halifax. I've never been there, Johnny. I need to go. I went up to Cherokee last year, man, and I had a blast. Okay, you 16, okay. But just remember that. Just keep that in mind, CW. Whenever you doing something, you see people get their phone out, be like, whoa, I'm fitting to mess up. That'd be like emergency brake. Carolina was fun, man. I had a ball at Carolina. I got a video on it. We went, I don't remember how many cars was there now. Just say in the teens and in hot laps, we was in the top 5. Car felt great. They lined us up in a heat race, and I was supposed to be in just say heat race 2. Somehow somebody got thrown out that swapped my heat race, and then that got in my head a little, and I jumped under a guy on the start, and he come down in my right rear quarter and hooked me and stayed on me. I thought obsessively and tore the whole side of my car up, and then I was mad. Didn't hurt the car, just hurt the body. I come in and seen it, and then the rest of the night, my mission was to show him that he wasn't going to run over me, that I'd had enough, and that was going to be the night that they learned that they weren't going to run over Gerraldfarms no more. And the dude took himself out right at the beginning of the race, and I didn't even know it, and I'm looking for him the whole time and get tangled up in another wreck while I'm looking for him. But awesome track, man. You on the throttle 95% of the time. I'm looking forward to going back this year. Hey, sometimes you got to be that guy, man. I felt like, and I don't even know the dude. And the odds are he didn't mean it, but you just, at some point, that flip out, you jump shit and then you lose all sense of sense. And you like, he's fitting to know. He's fitting to know next time not to do it. And it normally costs you more than him. But that's what makes it fun. With the modified, Bob, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, it's been a minute. I didn't even wasn't planning on the Sunday night thing. I just walked out here and was still mad over what happened last night, and figured I'd jump on, and we done been on here 40 some minutes now. Might as well make it an hour, ain't it? Sumter's fun. I like Sumter. Sumter just don't have the modifieds much. But I started saying, I kind of wish I would have went with a fendered car. You want to go an hour? Okay. We'll go an hour. That's 15 more minutes. Let me go get me one more drink, and I'm going to come right back and get on the story of when I come back into racing after being out for 18 years. What do I think about going with a modified, and what do I probably should have went with? We'll get on that in a minute. All right. What did I miss? Using your welding hood, okay. Sumter's bad on tires, or Sumter was bad on tires. I don't have it close enough to go get, but you think them tires is used up. The Sumter tire, buddy, is used up. I got some out there that we put on for the featured year before last. This is a hazy hearted IPA. It's a hazy IPA. It's 7.5 ABV. I wonder, I'm not going to eat this right now because I don't want heartburn. Do any of y'all northern people, well, anybody other than Johnny Moore, CW might know what that is. What is that? Yeah. Any of y'all guys know what that is? Johnny probably knows what that is. I bet the rest of you don't. No. I need to take it out the pack so you can see it. I would eat it, but I'm scared of heartburn late at night, or tonight. But that ain't no fake meat there now. That ain't no Beyond meat. Compressed sawdust. No, that's liver pudding with rice. Yes, I do eat it sometimes. I like liver pudding, but it'll give me heartburn at night. Paying for fun and profit. The aluminum billet for the Ford small block. How about that? You doing all right, Mr. David? The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. David has made it in the house. We are working hard right now to try to get us a picture that we can come up with some new merch. for our new car, man. Our new car is so bright. I'm excited to try to get some new merch going. All right, y'all guys is part of that now. Each and every one of y'all that come in and hang out with us. You like that, Johnny? Man, I ain't never told nothing about how I feel on here, and I've been doing this here for 5 or 6 years, man, and I was like, it's time. So we put it on there, man, and I'm so ready to get some new shirts. I mean, I like the purple too now. I like the purple, but Mr. Ricky, man, that thing felt good last week. Now, it wasn't junk this week, but the tires just didn't give me the feel I'm looking for. And there goes the racing merch there, or the Gerraldfarms merch, some of it. If you want a hoodie, a beanie, a cup, a koozie, a cooler, whatever you want. There's the link. But like I told you a while ago, I was on chat for a second about getting back into racing. To y'all that locally or know me way before YouTube, we raced go-karts from 8 or 9 years old to probably 13. Then my parents went their separate ways. So there was no more racing until I was probably 16. Got my first car on my own. I got a picture somewhere. I shared it years ago in the past with y'all. It was an old straight 6-cylinder car, inline 6. Then we started diddling and dabbling with it and learning, and got back into racing and led up to the... I got some pictures on here I can be showing you while we're talking. Got back into the racing. There's a picture. Johnny probably remembers that car. That was a Camaro frame. It was called a Charger car. That's what we ran back then. And I kind of wish now, looking back, I don't regret getting my modified, because I've met a lot of good people, and it's been a great learning experience. But that car these modifieds have so much moving parts up under them. For a country farmer like me, I'm just being honest and upfront with you. That car has so much moving parts, and when we got it, it was a 3-link or a 2-bar or whatever you call it. And we got videos of us building our own 3-link, 4-link brackets and putting them in. And I think we brought the car a long ways, and the car has shown great speed at times. And as soon as it does show speed, and I'll get tangled up with somebody and bend something, and then we have to fix that, then try to get back to where we was, to keep the momentum going. And then we bought a 2018 car 2 months ago with 21 updates on it, I believe it is, 22 updates. And then now the closest track is combining us with the northern cars. Don't know what to do. I really don't. We're not going to race full time. Look how little my man was right there, y'all. Look how little my son was. Yeah, look how little my son was. No, probably not. Yeah, and Johnny, I thought about taking that new car I bought. I thought about converting it over to a street stock. Because none of the ones that's running is hardly a real Monte Carlo anymore. They're just putting the mount semi in the location. I say semi with a wide scale, like this is a Monte Carlo and they're copying a Monte Carlo. You know what I mean? I think they're easing and slowly moving in bars. Because if I'm not mistaken, the Monte Carlo has 2 bars straight and 2 bars come in like that. They're slowly cheating them top bars further and further out to get them more like a 4-link. But I don't know. I don't really know. I do know it really upset me this last night it really upset me last night when I found out that, yeah, we've been out of racing a long time, and I try not to have beef and riff with nobody. I don't go to other people's pit hardly. If I do, if I just walking by, or if anybody comes in mine, I chat with them way more than I used to when I race seriously because of the YouTube. That at least 3 people come into my pit last night that I have no idea who they were, but they was talking YouTube. I see you on YouTube. I like watching the videos. I wish you did more and yada yada. And I don't know them. Never seen them before. So I treat everybody as if I do know them because of the YouTube aspect and that side of things. And when some of them people's, all them people's probably great, but somebody wasn't great last night. Somebody really upset me. When you go into a person's private space like that and take advantage of a person, it really, I try not to say how much it was because, but I will get over it. We're trying hard and we will get over it, and we're going to just have to change the way a few things did. No, they did not take the truck. They stole money out my truck. But they had my truck cranked up. So I don't know what their plan was. Did something startle them and keep them from stealing my truck and trailer? Or the hell, were they cold? Did they crank it up to cut the heat on? Were they hot? Did they cut the air on? Why would they have cranked my truck up? I don't know. Not that I've heard yet, Mr. Steve. I posted it on Facebook earlier, and it has got I started to post last night, but I was writing a post up, and every other word was F this and this, and you can kiss mine, and all these words was just, I'm like, that's not how I should handle it. So that's not how I handle stuff. So I stopped, deleted it for about the 10th time last night, and told my wife, I said, we're going to wait till tomorrow. I'm going to sleep on it. We did, and we made a post that's semi-pro, like me. It's me. It's how I felt. And I wanted other people to know that my stuff, my money's gone. But if I watch your trailer while you racing and I'm working on my stuff, if I see something that don't look right, what does it hurt to ask? I'd rather ask you, are you supposed to be there, and you get upset with me, but yet I possibly could have stopped somebody from stealing, where if I'm just like, that ain't mine, I don't give a shit what to do with his stuff. I want me sharing that, and so many people are sharing it on Facebook, that it's not the track's fault. The track can't have a camera everywhere. I could have had a camera in my trailer and truck shining, but I didn't. But I will next time I go. They ordered today. By Tuesday or Wednesday, my trailer is going to have a camera in it, a security camera. If you come in my trailer or my truck, I will know that from now on. You know, I'm just so thankful, as mad as I am and upset as I am, that I didn't walk up and catch them. You know, that's truly a blessing. So, well, how about that? Look at there. It's been an hour. Shazam. But it's gone. It'll. I said, if anything good comes out of it, I can watch my neighbor's stuff and my neighbor's watching my stuff. But I'm fitting to go ahead and shut it down. And I appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming in, hanging out, and be on the lookout, because the odds are, we're going to go live again next Sunday night for a Sunday night live. Y'all want to go live next Sunday night again? Y'all be on the lookout for us dropping videos, and we're going to be on the lookout for next Sunday night, us going live. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good one.